Alrighty guys, welcome back to another trade recap video. We had another banger trade today, to say the least. Hopefully you guys know this at this point if you guys have been in the Discord for a while. You know, I have a very high win rate. The smart money model has a very high win rate. Wasn't really unlike anything else catching another win today. Super simple one-to-one trade. I'm going to take this setup every single time that I see it, guys. And hopefully you guys are starting to build that conviction as well with these A+ setups. Now, with that being said, guys, super simple setup today. Let me clear out these executions for you guys. So coming into today, honestly, I could have seen us go higher off rip. We ended up just being bearish though. So I did see us potentially sweeping out these 4-hour highs up here. We technically did have an SMT with this 4-hour high already since NQ had not tapped it yet. So like this 4-hour high right here, we already had an SMT with external SMT right there, but I did see ES potentially sweeping out this 4-hour high and then NQ sweeping out this 4-hour high and then also tapping into, you know, bearish 4-hour gap right there. Then we would go lower. That did not be the case. You know, this higher time frame SMT ended up just holding us here. And with this straight bearish order flow, we have an hourly gap right here that was holding, that ended up getting ran through. We had like an unfilled 4-hour down here that ended up getting ran through. Now here's where we actually took our trade. We had an unfilled hourly gap down here. This had also lined up with equilibrium and golden pocket of this range. We were holding this higher time frame SMT. So when we drop it down lower here, ES had just taken out these Asia lows, but ES had not tapped into this unfilled hourly gap down here. So we did have our higher time frame SMT right there. Dropping it down even lower, I know some people maybe got manipulated and tried to go long on this bullish candle right here with this 1-minute CIST. I did not like this because we didn't have a single inversion gap here, no 30-second, no anything. And mainly just this big gap that we ended up creating. So what would I want to see here? I'd want to see a resweep and a better 1-minute inversion fair value gap entry. And that's exactly what we get, guys. Literally exactly what we get. A+ setup. We have our higher time frame external SMT here with this unfilled hourly gap. That lines up with golden pocket of the range. And we also make this cheeky 1-minute internal SMT, guys. So with this cheeky 1-minute internal SMT, we get straight bullish order flow out of that. And this is a super clean 1-minute inversion candle right here. This is exactly what I want to see when I take my inversion fair value gap entries. So this is a beautiful candle. I take this, guys. Honestly, thought we were going to get stopped out here. We ended up just tapping this order block, literally tapping it. So shout out to whoever had a buy limit right there. You ended up bottom ticking that, but you know, we filled an order at the order block, or orders at the order block. And then from there, we did end up seeing the unfilled 5-minute get hit. And this was such an easy target, guys. Unfilled 5-minute, super mechanical model right there. This ended up being an unfilled 15-minute that ended up getting tapped as well. But, you know, we took our full TP at this unfilled 5-minute. I was only in for one contract here, 1-to-1 risk to reward. Super simple trade. It looks like if you would have tried to hold for higher, you would have gotten break even stopped right there, depending on where your entry was. But overall, I know a lot of you guys in the live stream did bank out on this trade. So if you guys aren't in the free Discord, link is going to be down below for that. But hopefully you guys were able to take something away from today's trade recap video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.